Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the Play Art Sky Batgirl. She was featured in the video game Batman Arkham Knight, so I wanted to bring this to you. I do have a comparison with the variant Batgirl, quite a bit of difference there, but this is one that I really like the look of, and she's one of my favorites. I like the looks of just about all the Batgirls, but this one's particularly one of my favorites, so I wanted to bring this video to you and show this figure off so you can make the decision on whether this is something you want to pick up or not. I believe she's been available for at least a couple of weeks for whenever this video comes out. But anyways, showing her with the stand there, and I'm going to bring in the variant so you can see those two side by side. Obviously, there is a huge difference. So this one's supposed to be kind of all crazy, stylized look. Everything down from, the boomerang or batarang. As you can see, quite a bit of difference there. The belt. Just the armor and stuff like that she has, the cape, the mask. So a lot of differences there. Just kind of showing these two side by side so you can kind of get the idea. If you were trying to decide if there was one that you wanted to maybe pick up over the other, I have done a video on this one already. So, all right, we're going to take her off the stand. One of the things that I do like as well, better about this version of Batgirl versus the variant. Hopefully I don't have problems with it now, but she was able to stand a little bit better than the variant. The variant was having a lot of problems. Part of it being because she has like wedges, and if I bring in the variant, you can see that she just has these high heels, which actually the heel doesn't go down all the way to make it flat, so it was hard to stabilize her. Anyways, this one, it stands quite a bit better. You can get her into some crazy poses. We'll do one real quick here, so we'll just bring that out and drop her batarang. And we'll get more into the articulation a little bit later, but we can pull that leg up and pull that around. And just do something with her hand. I'm not the greatest at posing figures, but act like she's about like in mid-throw. We'll have her look up. So, I mean, just kind of like showing off the articulation this thing has. It's quite a bit. There's a lot of pieces that can move. All this, like this right here, the butt piece right here, it's like a soft rubbery plastic, so you can pull off a lot of these like kneeling poses. You can hear the joints in there too, really solid. But discard the weapon, the boomerang. It can fit in this hand, so we'll cover accessories. And it can also fit in this hand. This one for the left is a little bit better. And just kind of show off that accessory. You can see the gold here. Also with the armor, it's in the knuckles, so really cool there. And there's a little bit tighter grip on that. So I guess this one is necessarily for the batarang. And then the one that we have over here, a little bit wider grip. This is for her grappling gun. So you can see that, and there's a little bit of blue there, and it's not just all black. There's actually kind of like a light wash or light gray wash throughout here, and then there's a blue line over there. I don't think, yeah, you got the blue line over there, blue line right there. So a little bit of paint detail on this one. As far as the other hands that she comes with, she also gets two fists. Let me make sure those are probably about as focused as we're going to get them, but you see that there is armor on them, and you have that gold paint as well. Then you have two open hands, which you can see that armor on them. It's shine, a little bit more shiny, glossy. The gold. There's what the open palms look like, so you can see some texture in there as well. And just another open hand. She also has the other one that is equipped for her left hand right now. And I've already shown off, this hand that was able to hold things. Now let's get into the face, and how good does that face look? Now you can see like the thin eyebrows, and then the eyes, they're green. They actually have a little bit of gloss to them. Let's see how close we can get this thing. Yeah, so looks good. You can see the eyeliner in there. The pink for the lips, I think, looks really good. You can see kind of a fade to this, so it's all black, but they kind of hit it, you know, with a little bit of fade off to the side. So I don't know how well. Yeah, there you can kind of see it a little bit there in the light, and on the inside, kind of hitting these lines. So I think that looks cool. You can see the way the armor is. Going back here to the hair, you can see that it's just a nice red hair, but there's also some black little streaks in there to divide up the hair, make it look a little bit better. So that looks good. This is that soft rubbery plastic that's actually glued in, attached to the helmet, where the middle piece actually has a little joint that can move back and forth and, you know, twist and whatever you want to do with. So that moves. This is part of the cape is actually glued in here, but this joint right here actually can move back. So you can see that there is that ratchet back here. And you can see a lot of nice detail throughout here. Even this is covered up with a cape. You can still see some gold and some different colors and textures in the armor. We'll get onto the front here in a bit, but down here to the side, glossy and a different texture than you have here. So that looks cool. And then you have two more ratchets, and even the inside of the cape where it's yellow, but it actually has, you know, like a black wash to it as well. So, and you can turn these ratchets however you want. So right now I have them going like left to right, so I can spread the cape as much as possible. And there's a look at it. You know, it's black, but it's got that lighter wash to it, or a little blast to it, and then it has some glossy parts too. So it's not all glossy. You can see that the glossy, you can see it's hitting in the light on just some portions of the cape, which I think is really nice looking. So but you can turn these things around and rotate them there to where they just go up and down, so if you want. So a little bit of movement there in the cape. You can also do, instead of, you know, up and down, you can rotate this and then have it go left to right. So helps out a little bit with the cape articulation. But getting again to just kind of the details of the figure, this gold wrapping around here, and just want to make sure everything's focused for you. Gold coming around here, the yellow, you can see the bat symbol right there. Looks really nice. It's kind of done up in bronze, and it's kind of off to the side. Again, with the armor pieces, you can see that the little bit lighter armor up here and here, which we saw kind of in the back. I think that looks cool. Then you get the glossier black section here in the midsection. You can even see some scrapes, so there's a little bit of damage there. The bat logo looks really nice going across the chest. You can see some little gold like buckles and little pins and stuff like that. Same over here, gold little thing, or yellow, whatever you want to call them. So gold going up the ab section and dividing it up with a little bit of yellow as well. And you see those like little buttons and yellow all over in the arms, all the way down the arms. Same over here. So I think that looks really cool. It just adds a little bit more to the figure. The belt section and you know, the butt section, it's all this one piece. It's a soft rubbery material, so that you can get, and you see that it just kind of moves with the legs. You can still hear what I was saying with the ratchets, but yeah, it still moves with the legs. So then you go down here, you can see that the intersection, it's that kind of ribbed material, the same that you had right here, which looks good. More armor, different tone. So you have that lighter tone that you had up here, kind of gray, more of those little yellow pins, buttons. You can see the design of the armor, and then the kind of looks like bat logos at the top of it there, the top of her boots, which I think look really cool. Black lines going all the way down. You have the wedges. So design wise, I really like the way that this figure looks. Get it in focus for you. All right, so as far as articulation goes, the head has a ball joint, so it rotates however you need to. You can see that it has quite a bit of movement. The neck also rotates and has a ball joint, and that has movement on its own as well. The shoulders, you can see how far they can go up quite a bit. Again, this is soft, you know, rubbery plastic already glued into this upper chest area or upper torso, so it just kind of moves the way that you need it to, back and forth here. And you can also rotate or swivel right there at the shoulder. You have the elbow bend, which goes quite a bit, also rotates as well. You have the wrist rotates up and down. You can do it outside to side. So because that's on a little ball joint that has a goes to left and right, and then where we can switch it to where turn it around. Now I can go side to side. So however you need to do it, same on this arm as well. The chest area, you can see that you have quite a bit of movement there. So a lot of movement. We've already gone over the cape. The waist, you're going to have that movement as well. So not just turn, but go back and forth. The only problem is whenever you go back, sometimes that this little butt piece gets caught up under the torso section. So you just got to have to move it around. Legs, pretty much as far as you want to go. Again, see, sometimes it gets caught up under there. You just have to kind of fish it over all the way out. You have the thigh cut here, and then it also rotates here at the top in the joint. Knees go all the way. They can also rotate however you need, the boots. And then you have this section down here, back and forth, turns, and you can do it different ways where you can rotate it and get tilt out of it. So anyways, there's kind of a quick, nice little look at Arkham Knight Batgirl. This is one I was excited about. Still am. I'm glad I got it on my shelf and ready to put it on the opposite side. Yeah, there we go. Standing just fine. So she's one that doesn't necessarily need a stand, but I'm still going to give it to her. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.